Well, hello there, and good times. Scar here, bringing you some super awesome Battlefield 3 gameplay. Now, I cut it up a little bit, snip snap, so it's a little more interesting. Cut out some of the dull parts. But yeah, so let's get into Battlefield 3. This game is awesome. That's all I can say. I have been a huge fan of the Battlefield series of games. Tell about Battlefield Bad Company, where I just really kind of got out of the Battlefield series. I didn't really enjoy it. I was kind of in on the CODs. The appeal of playing Call of Duty was so new and different at that time. It's kind of hard to think that at one time Call of Duty was the big new the new kid on the block. He was the fancy guy. But now that Battlefield's really kind of caught my attention again, and I've been playing Battlefield since 1942 box set. I remember I waited because I never used to buy games when they first came out at full price. I used to wait like a year, and then I would get it for like 29 instead of 49 or whatever. And I played that like crazy. I remember the tanks, it was so new, in the Conquest Mode. And then Battlefield 2 came out. And another year went by. I got the box set, saved the money, of course. So I was always looking to save some money. And oh my god, Battlefield 2 was really the first FPS that I ever played more seriously, if you will. And so I played that quite a bit. There was a map, Ghost Town. I don't know if anyone remembers that. I think it was in the Armed Fury expansion pack. That was such an awesome map because it combined, like, it had tanks and helicopters, but it also had close quarters and areas like that were really fun. And you could get up on some of the buildings and snipe if you want, or drive the tanks. Oh, it was so much fun. I love that map. And then what else was fun on that game? I mean, there are the fighter jets. Oh, so much great stuff. And then I got a PS2, and I played Modern Combat, which was really fun. It was a difficult game. That was a game that you needed skill, and I was okay at it. I really wasn't that great at FPS at that time, or still am, who knows. But that game really required skill. I remember my name on the game was, get ready for it, Cat Dog. Anyone remember that? It was a delightful television show on the Nickelodeon. It had a cat and a dog, and they were joined in the rear. Yeah, you've seen pictures. But that name got me. It never really got me any friends on that game, so I pretty much only played it by myself. But it was fun. You got the tanks and I just love Conquest Mode. And in Battlefield 3, I really missed that mode. And I really wish they would have had that in the beta instead of Rush. I prefer Conquest. Look at this. Look at these guys. Out of all the bushes, there's no bushes, and they find the one bush like in the middle of a crater to all run for. Look at this. They're like, bush, let's all run for the bush. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Where were we? I played 2142 a little bit. They had a beta or a demo where you could actually play online for as long as you want. So I only played one map. And that's pretty much how I played the Battlefield Bad Company games, just by beta and demo. But that's as much as I really needed because I just didn't really like the feel of the game. I just don't think that they did a good job porting it from the PC to the consoles. I think the game would have been a lot more fun on the PC. I think the fluidity of the game would have been much nicer, as on the console it just feels really kind of clunky. Not as clunky as Crisis, or not Crisis, I mean Killzone, but it just didn't have a good feel to it. And that's where we come into Battlefield 3, which I think they did an excellent job both on the PC and on the console, giving both consoles and PCs a great game. Not one really better than the other, maybe in graphics, but in general gameplay, I think it'll be both sides are getting a good port, if you will. Now check out this teamwork coming up here. You just don't see this in Call of Duty. But unfortunately, the teamwork wasn't really repaid back to myself, which was a disappointment. But what can you do? Look at this. Look at this. We're like the Rat Patrol. We're running through here. We're like doing the teamwork through the sewers. But yeah. See, I'm keeping this guy like point, and I'm reviving them as they die, hoping they'll repay it to me. But unfortunately, they don't. But things about Battlefield that I've noticed is, coming from Call of Duty, playing a lot of Call of Duty, is you gotta slow it down a little bit. And which just, I don't mean just like go hide in the bush, but just take things a little slower because there's a lot of people in the bushes. You know, at first I thought maybe they were just like non-playable characters, maybe doing some like trimming. Maybe they were like the groundskeepers, but no, they're enemies. They have guns, and yeah, they'll shoot you. So you got to watch out for the guys hiding in the bushes. What else? Noticed is a lot of people will kind of get a narrow track. They'll slow down their game and they'll, sit behind cover and they'll just stare down the hallway and that's all they'll do. So a good way of coming at that is do a lot of flanking and just slow progression of moving up, taking cover, moving up, taking cover, not just sitting in one place the entire game, and slowly try to flank those guys who get that tunnel vision. And that is a great way of getting these nice little doubles and triples. And yeah, so I've definitely got some more Battlefield videos coming up. I'm definitely going to be buying this game. And 2 videos you might have missed, I started playing Skybox Survival. So I got the first episode down there and a super awesome fast sabotage game. Definitely check those out. And we'll see you later.